My first attempt at kinetic art, or a water whirligig, or whatever you want to call it, involved collecting bits of brass and copper and soldering them together to make this water wheel, which is driven by a solar aquarium pump from water underneath the tray. The next piece of kinetic art was balancing pipes filled with water, and then they rock. And after that, we got the seesaw, which alternates with the flow of the water. And now we have something made out of beer cans. And what happens here is that the cans at the top fill up and then fall over, and then the water drains and turns the wheel uh, in different directions. The most difficult part of this feature was getting enough beer cans, and it was a tough project. The next piece is a more traditional type of whirligig. Instead of a propeller driven by the wind, this is driven by water. And here a central shaft has cams on it, which creates motion and the dancers to move and the bird to nod its approval. Here we have the frustrated executioner who can never quite get the job done. Unfortunately, this is a bit slow because there's too much friction, not enough water flow. Anyway, here it goes. This is a round solar panel connected to a pump, which then operates the wheel, which has a couple of pulleys being driven by a rubber band, which then connects to a crank, which then lifts marbles one by one and sends them rolling down the copper wire chutes, making a marble run. My final piece is something I was able to put together after finding enough copper and brass. And basically, I have copied two other concepts, the alternating water barrels and then the wheels, which are driven by the leaks in the water barrels. The water barrels have slow leaks, which ensure that they will keep leaking, but they also have valves which dump the water when they land. Now you know how this old man entertains himself. Thanks for watching.